I actually didn't have any idea of what kind of video I'll be making today. It's only after I did my prayers in the morning, and I went and grabbed my cup of coffee and decided to read the new book that I just bought, and it was called "The Obstacle Is the Way" by Ryan Holiday, the same guy who made "Ego Is the Enemy" that I read a while ago. So anyway, I was just sitting in the living room reading the book. I had my cup of coffee, and I was reading the introduction. Only the introduction. That's as far as I was able to do it. And in that book, even the introduction alone just pretty much like said what the whole book was all about. Obstacles are the way. If you have an obstacle in front of you, it's not the end of the world. There's a quote that I heard a long time ago, and it kind of explains how we deal with obstacles. Sometimes we give a small thing a big shadow. Like if you think about it, the thing that you're struggling with is small, but when you're looking at the shadow alone, you see as this impossible thing that you can't go over. And that's what I really feel about it. It's kind of true. We often give a small thing a big shadow. The thing isn't as big as you think, but just the shadow alone make us feel overwhelmed about it. So anyway, when I was reading the introduction, I came across a story the guy who wrote this book, Ryan Holiday, said. And apparently, I don't know if it's a made up story, just to, like talk about it, or if it's an actual event that happened. Once upon a time, there was a king, and one day he decided to test his people. You know what he did? There's this main road that he found. And you know what he did? He put a giant fucking boulder. And I mean, seriously, a big ass boulder. I mean, the size of that thing was huge. He saw from traveler to traveler walking through the same road. Most of them tried to pull it, push it. Most of them gave up. They went to another road. It was like back and forth. He hid behind somewhere, maybe like a place that he hid, and he wanted to see who's gonna do it. So far, most people, even who actually tried, couldn't do it. They lost hope. They switched away. There was this peasant. He reached the road. He looked at the boulder. He tried to push it. Nothing happened. He tried to pull it. Nothing happened. He tried his best. Nothing happened. Do you know what he did? He went back to the woods, probably very far away from where he was, cut down an actual tree, and that motherfucker made an entire lever from wood with his axe. He's a peasant guy. And the only thing that he had was just this axe. He went there, cut the tree down. He made it in the shape of a lever, went back, pushed it and pushed it and pushed it. The boulder moved away. But here's the twist. After he moved away the boulder, there was a hole under the boulder, full of gold. Full of fucking gold. He saw the gold and he was like, whoa, what the fuck? Gold? For me? But then out of nowhere, he saw a letter, a small letter. Now, I don't know or I don't remember what the letter exactly said, but I'm just gonna say it in a nutshell as if that king wrote it directly to that peasant. He basically just said, like in just context, the obstacle is the way. That story alone proves that whatever that we feel about a situation, we feel like it's impossible. We feel like we can't overcome it, that this obstacle is on our way. But the thing is, we only look at the bad thing. We have to figure out the small good things about it, collect them, use them for our good, and try to destroy that obstacle. In fact, we don't try to destroy it. We don't try to destroy the obstacle, but rather we try to overcome it and make it our path. Other than that, that's really it, the story for today. I just want to share this piece of wisdom that I stumbled upon today. It was actually amazing to read this thing. Like, can you just imagine being a peasant, levering down a big boulder in front of you and seeing a pile of gold underneath it for you from the king, and basically telling you that you did a good job, first of all, and second of all, you deserved it. Why? Because you worked for it. You didn't give up. You didn't give up easily. You tried your best. And that's the story. I hope you found value in this story that I shared with you today, and I hope to continue reading this because that book is actually really fucking interesting. I can't wait to finish like reading it so I can tell you like the whole context of it, like the rules and the chapters that are. Anyway, Have yourself a wonderful day. You may like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment it, and share it with people who you might think he needs it. You have yourself a wonderful day. God bless you, brother.